Good evening, Smorganites, and welcome back. It is time to get back into Trials through Daybreak. Trials. I keep calling it Trials. Trails through Daybreak. Dallas, my sweet Bubby. Hello. Be hard to see him. Let's see if I can get him shown. Ellie. Yeah. No. My green screen's not going to work. No, come here. I gotta show off Dallas. Yes, I hear you. 1 second. Let's see if I can get it. I have to try. Oh. Broadcaster. I'm off camera real quick. Give me just a second. You can oh, cat brush thing here. I'm gonna show off Dallas. Come here, Dally. There it is. Look. There he is. Hey. Hey, Lily. Hi. Junker. Junker. Dally. Hey, what you doing? Hey, Lily. Hey, Lily. What you doing, Dally? Finally made it up the stairs. So, alright, guess he's done. There we go. That back on. Good, I gotta raise this up. So we have to do the transfer first. So we can start on chapter 2. And let's get into this. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't know how to play. Chapter 1 and it's the one more. Here we go. Or was it the end of the demo? Cyber, what's up? It's a Viper from 14. Can imagine. One slip of the hand, and gets shot out. Hits a customer. Yeah. God, English voice acting. Yeah, chapter 2. Oh, so you just hit chapter 2? See, when I played the demo, that went all the way up to chapter 1. It's fine. Feel free to lurk, buddy. I always appreciate it. If you need to chat or want to say something, I don't mind. I'll pause it and we can chit-chat for a little bit. Perfectly fine. Oh, that reminds me. I have 2 things to do real quick because my brother was talking to me about a bunch of stuff. Something interesting. Technology and whatnot. One second, we'll go. Thank you. My name's not Aaron, but we'll take it. Alright. It's good. Music is good. I like it. A part of me wanted to replay at the start, but now we'll just jump in. By the way, Joe Biden tweeted his dick. No. Park. Ahead of me, right? Hey. Wow.
Look over here!
Over here? I couldn't believe it. He's sick? Good. Got COVID again? Not making this up. Get his boosters.
It's Aaron!
What a beautiful dance.
Aaron! Over here!
Did you just say chapter 2?
He looked! He's so hot!
Hell yeah!
This guy's a genius!
You damn tease! Give us some more!
You damn tease.
He always gets so carried away.
Woman? I think I know the purple-haired dude.
The little conqueror of Lord So never disappoints, I see. You must be so proud to see your childhood friend doing well for himself.
I suppose. Though, I've got my eyes on someone better.
Is that so?
Anyway, I'm glad that tonight's show ended without incident. Do you think he was able to let off some steam?
Biden just needs to retire and just go spend time with his family.
I presume as much. So that's their move. Now then, who shall I have handle this in my absence?
Even the dudes were falling for me by the end there. Not that I'm surprised. This is me we're talking about.
Oh god, the arrogance.
Wonderful work as always, Aaron, but must you rile up the crowd like that?
My fans deserve special treatment. If that bugs you so much, fire me.
You know we can't afford to do that.
Yeah, our shows wouldn't be half as popular if it weren't for you.
Even if you get us into a bunch of trouble, it's hard to deny the passion you bring to the stage.
Like I always say, nothing beats a show where the performers are just as into it as the fans. Except for the after party, of course. Speaking of which, the night is still young.
Aaron!
Say? Who lit a firecracker up your ass?
The hell happened to you?
This meme. I've seen some funny meme. The slopes. Biden after beating COVID. Oh, Jesus Christ. The rate of it. Right, be like, oh no, I don't want to subscribe. I need to follow him. Followed. Me? That was me.
It was those outsiders again. They jumped us out of nowhere. Sid and Huang got sent to the clinic.
Oh no.
Those northern bastards don't know when to give up. If that's how they want it, let's play.
Golden eyes and red hair. Number 19. Did it? Siberian calendar 1208. I gotta remember how to play. Fan service. Chapter 2, Bright Star of the Dazzling City. Very much, Cyber. Yeah, I really debated trying if I wanted to wait for this, but I had to play the demo.
That's the stuff. When it comes to saunas, nothing beats a good loily.
Oily.
Van, are you in there? The floor is so chilly.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, you really are here.
The hell are you
Oh,
barging in
lady.
on me for?
They told us at Monmar that you might be here right now. So, we decided to join you for a soak. Speaking of, we should try the loyally. Is that a kind of bath? I only know hammams. It is. I don't know all the specifics, but I think the temperature control is different. Ooh, let's go find it.
What's a man got to do to enjoy his bath time in peace? You know what? I'm going for a second soak later, and I'm treating myself to some gelato after.
Gelato. So cold and sweet. The perfect treat after a hot bath. Exactly. Cold, sweet, and humble as can be. What do you mean? It's not trying to be something it's not. It's got no frills or gimmicks. Milk gelato relies on daily basic flavors. Basics, flavor, texture, and temperature. But that's exactly why it's the perfect pairing. Simple yet profound, just like a hot bath. Then pure relaxation, condensed down into dessert form, like a cool breeze on a hot summer day. It's moments like this that remind us why life's worth living. All things you gotta enjoy. I get it, probably. Knowing Van, I'm gonna call him Van, I doubt he was kidding around at all. So, why'd you come looking for me before lunch? Anyway, thought I said we'd meet up in the afternoon. Well, since Feri? Yeah, Feri. Still new to the city, I wanted to help her get acclimated? It's like words. Alright, hard. We've been enjoying our morning off sightseeing together. You don't not have to go all out of your way. This part of... damn, that's rough. You don't have to go out of your way. For me, this is part of my training. Got the lay of the land yet? Let's see. The temple's in the 6th district. Water 1. You'll be attending Sunday school there, right? Yeah. I stopped in to say hello, but it's the only other district I've been to. The city is so huge, I have no idea how we'd play it for warfare, huh? Here. That's really an issue. Guess she's still a Jaeger at heart. Listen up. Besides the old business trip, we do all our gigs here in the capital. If you're gonna be working for me, you gotta learn your way around. Don't worry, I'll show you the ropes. What's on the internet? Anyway. Almost bit my tongue on that one. What's on the schedule today, Van? Can't see the whole city in a day, but we can still make a dent while we handle some jobs. And since Feri's a combat vet, I think it's almost like Feri, but Feri. She ought to catch on mighty quick. Mighty quick. Don't go falling behind now. Roger that. Keeping on. The three went to Montmartre for an early lunch. After that, they began work for the day. Quests can now be reported at the office desk. You can write an SP report from the desk at Arc Ride Solution. Reports completed. Use the office kitchen to cook. Listen to the news and weather broadcast. Rest to recover HP. Not CP. Alright, so what do we got? It says when you gain control, the game provides a tutorial on using Bond's Band's desk. Office and trigger your blank. This is the special dish from Victor and Meals. Get something for cooking.
And now, a news break. Hope you're having a good one, listeners. Today's news briefing comes to us straight from the Tyrell Times. Preparations are proceeding at a fever pitch for Tharbad's upcoming film festival. With reservations at the 6-star Al Jumeirah Hotel already at 90% capacity, it's sure to be fully booked before long.
Ellie.
And now we bring you the weather. How's it looking for us?
Here are the latest forecasts for regions throughout the Republic. A fire warning has been issued around Edith due to continued sunny yet dry weather. Overall, however, pleasant weather is expected across the country, making it a perfect week to enjoy the outdoors.
Thanks for the update. Here we are with the latest in traffic.
Yes, these are the most recent reports on the road courtesy of the Calvert Roadway Information Center.
RIC.
The traffic jam on the highway toward Dirk Memorial Park caused by monsters earlier today has since been cleared out by the Bracer Guild. The 10-Selge traffic jam toward the Aubert District and the 5-Selge one toward the Sidon District still persist.
That's all we have for now.
Alright, so we gotta leave, I guess. Prepare food. Prepare food from the desk too, apparently. Bed. Shower but no toilet. You go poop. Flush it all down that drain.
Off we go.
Right.
Got it. Off we go.
Oh, damn. I just remembered. Paulette's old man wanted to see me. There you are, you buffoon. Yep, that's me. What's up? Something urgent? Hold on a sec. You need to find out soon enough. Here we go. Take a look at this. Interesting. Oh, that's... Wow. They're like the gelates we had back at the cryo. From your reactions, I take it mine is a good match for the real thing. Good, good. Well then good. It looks perfect to me. You did a great job. Oh, you did great as always, Victor. Looks perfect. It tastes perfect. Funk. Try one for yourself and see. Style Gillette. Thank you so much for that. That was wonderful. How did you manage to figure out the recipe? You kids told me about the food you had in the village, right? Well, I gleaned some more insight from an expert and decided to take a stab at recreating it myself. An expert? Who was it? My vegetable supplier from Kral. Well, he's in the back right now, but he'll be out on the main floor later. Later! I'm surprised you of all people wanted to recreate a recipe rather than come up with your own. That doesn't happen very often. Well, after hearing your story, Yumi's said she wanted to try it, and you know. Granddad can't say no to his precious little granddaughter, of course. I thought that was the dad. I'll admit, I've been refreshing trying my hand at making something different. That's where you all came in. If you find some interesting dishes, I want to know. I won't put them on the menu, but I'll make them for free. Alice? Hello. Really? Are you sure? I feel like we'd be imposing if we didn't give you anything in return. It's fine. It'll help me flex my cooking muscle. Just get me the necessary ingredients and we'll call it even. Fair to me. Especially since we'll get to take the dishes. We'll be sure to tell you about any good eats we find along the way. You can work your magic. Perfect. Looking forward to hearing what you kids find. Creating meals. What? Hello. What do you want? You can come over here. Come here. Come here. Hello, Dallas. I know, the room's nice and cool now. I got an AC unit up here. Well, we better get going now. Gang, let's roll out. Autobots assemble. No, I just remembered something. Ada dropped this when we fought. Here. That's what I think it is. That's a hollow core she used to use? Yep, it is. You'd normally return this sort of thing to the Eisenshield. But when I asked the commander, Brant, if they wanted it back, he said they didn't need it. Oh, of course they don't. Because you should hold on to it, sport. I think so too. It's only right you keep. Yeah, maybe you guys are right. It's probably what Ada wanted too. But she probably didn't want me to just have it. I think we can all make good use of it. Your call. Since you knew her better than we did, let's keep it hold on it. A bit. I'm sure it'll come in handy for all of us. That sound good to you? Yeah, sounds perfect. There we go. Let's see. Triangle orbit menu to change hollows. Total value of arch damage. E. Alright. Orbments, items, exit, equipped. Orbments. Press triangle to change hollow core. We will. Alright, we're back. It says press triangle to change hollow core. Regen 7% HP after acting. Physical and magical damage up. Accuracy up. Strength, arts. Art, craft, HP, art ring. That'd be good. Everything up 17% speed, 12% evasion, and crit 22, 17. Not really gives me accuracy. Keep as is. So we need political old town for story event and usually quest completing either story. So by purchasing several times.
Quit dawdling and buy something.
Silver vase, flowers.
Stay out of trouble now.
Or flower shops.
Say, why not take some flowers? Say, why not take some flowers with you? I hope I see you again.
Imperial. Oh, look at all those battle ones. Items. Times. Shortcut. Valuable and the connect to the to-do list. Gift to Aileen. Small gift. To-do. In the connection menu and send it to her to raise it. Oh, we got that. We got DLC. Free DLC. Awesome. Can't do it. Status. Active status. Connect. I don't remember.
Initializing planner mode.
Aw, you shouldn't have.
There we go. Really. Oh, I'm stuck. Like high speed mode to fix it. Alright, so. Out of this chapter. Take a bath on a bathhouse. A lot of total 8 bath events. Trophy.
Well.
So right now we need to go storyboard. Save up. Oh. Here we pick up most of the jobs. Is this one of the guild's message boards? Actually, this is a district's public bulletin board. As you can see, it's mostly used for announcement or advertising. If you want to find stuff addressed to it, all you gotta do is reach around the back. The back. Get rid of a certain guy's little black book. Oh, me, they can't get out of it. Or if I could. Now then, folks will reach out and contact me directly, but most of our jobs come from boards like this. I thought our jobs would involve more fighting. I was expecting like assassinations and stuff. People don't come to us with matters that violent, do they? Nah. Once in a while I gotta beat up a stalker or something, but that's about it. Hi, Dallas. And please allow me to deliver the beatings from now on. Couldn't you just have handed them over to the... well, what's the flyer there? Seeking information on the enigmatic thief Grimcat. Enigmatic. Edward Enigma. Report any leads to your local police station. Promising information will be compensated with cash. I've never heard of them. Lady thief who hasn't been operating in Calvard for the past few years. They say she only steals from bad people, corrupt politicians, shady millionaires, and so on. Supposedly, once you receive a calling card from her... Oh, she's a phantom lead. Your fate is sealed. Wow. There are so many interesting people in this city. Because Grimcat never steals from the innocent, many people in Edith admire her. They also say she scampers around the city in a skimpy outfit you expect to see in a seedy club. Your righteous thief sounds more like a kinkster to me. What? What's up? Don't say it. The gossip brags are just making a big deal of her for sale. Nothing we need to worry about. So anyway, job boards. Let's go check the boards in the other districts and find some work to do. Right. Semi-required. Sometimes you'll complete semi-required for SPGs in order to advance the story. First friggin'. You don't need to finish all the requests available, but you may if you want to. Let's see. The required number. Yada. Oh, right. I got some personal business I should squeeze into today, too. You can view connection events in the connection tab of your to-do list. Use free time to participate in a connection event with a specific character. Select your character for choice from connections under the to-do list and spend 1 point to the event. If you complete all the 4 Spriggans available during the day, you'll also get an extra free point. Nice. Go. Right. What 8? Head to the Station Street District by the Arts Driver Wall. Go to Workshop. Did that. So we need the next area. Go to the Laguna bathhouse. Oh, the blue excrement.
Now then.
Bathhouse. Region. So, the bathhouse. Yeah, it would have a blue icon. Oh, right there.
Welcome to Laguna! Stepping inside?
That's the stuff.
Ah. Hi, ladies.
I'm really working up a sweat.
Oh, that's drawn out.
I feel better than ever after that.
Nice.
Make sure you don't catch a cold.
Okay. Up.
Initializing planner mode.
Station Street. Buy the new arch driver. Go to workshop.
Then let's head over.
They call it an Orbital Cafe. What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
Need help with something?
Buy this.
Thanks for being such a good customer.
Alright, we're next. We go to Tyrell District. Items to buy, however, make sure to purchase the gift Feri. So we're going to Tyrell Street.
Initializing planner mode.
Heading to the objective.
District. Tyrell. Wow, so busy here. It's amazing, everything under control with so many people. So different from Station Street. That's Tyrell for you. As you might have guessed, this is where the Tyrell Times was founded. There's a handful of other publishers HQ'd here too. As a result, tons of young people like to hang out here. And it's where you'll first find a lot of trends and subculture is taking off. This area has a fairly distinct vibe. You won't find anywhere else in the city as a result. Yes. I've come here a handful of times with my friends from school. One of them even works at the bookstore here. Plenty more to find here than just books. Too, as well. I find myself out here all the time. Why don't we wander around here a little while? Nothing beats seeing a place firsthand when you want to get to know it. Okay, let's go. Go.
All right,
Stout
newbie.
bookstore.
I'll need you to pay close attention to where the bulletin board is.
There. There's a stout bookstore. First time here.
If I remember correctly, it's in a side street by the movie theater. Understood.
The books. That's the...
This feels great. Thanks for stopping by. What'll you have today? Thanks for coming. Ooh.
How many times must I... Oh, I see your second part-timer has joined you. My name is Kincaid. I'm an analyst with the CID. If you're working for Van, I expect this won't be our last meeting.
Muted this whole fucking time. What happens when you funny? I'm like trying to do my best voice acting. It's just not working. I got a fucking muted mic because I forgot to unmute it. Oh, for I don't know, long one. Oh, about 15 minutes. Whatever. I don't care. Lame. Looking for this bookstore, by the way. Yeah, that's been bothering me too. How did they do it then? Whomever was deployed to fight the Eisenschild must have been exceptional fighters. And again, I know this information hardly serves as recompense. But for now, this is all I can share. I appreciate you telling us. Anyway, something tells me you didn't just call to apologize. Quite right. I'd like to discuss the work you have been doing for the guild. Oh. Been keeping your ears on the ground, eh? Why am I not surprised? As you know, we at the CID do not see the guild as our enemy. Granted, our two organizations handle things differently, namely, national security and confidentiality. Thus, there are those within our ranks that wish to use your recent partnership as a bait to besmirch the guild's reputation. Real rich coming from the department that hires Jaegers for side gigs. That's politics for you. No matter how many get burned, there will always be those who wish to play with fire. However, the CID as a whole would not stand to benefit with a plan like that. Therefore, I have a proposal. Bounty on the waterworks. Isn't that monster extermination request? Adios, take me now. It's as you summarized. We will be sending you tasks just as the guild does. Feel free to handle them however you see fit, and we'll match the rate the guild is giving you. At least sweeten the pot a little, you cheapskate. Paying just enough to keep the certain voices in the department quiet. And with that, I will bid you adieu. I'm looking forward to a fruitful business relationship with you. Four-eyed sadist. It did sound like he's covering for us at least. I got that impression too. And that's how he gets you. All the way under the Seaton district, huh? That's the second district, by the way. Feri. I don't know. And it's literally 4 letters, but it doesn't never usually sounds how it. This is Agnès. I remember because I used to say Agnès, but I had to say like an onion. Like Agnès. Feri. Like free. I'll call free. I'm guessing you don't go there often due to the higher than usual government presence. You know me too well. I'm in a hurry to head over there. Ain't no hurry. It ain't much, but can we stick to it that we can stick it to that jerk for foisting that work onto our willy-nilly bird's work. Gotta go eventually, though. So we'll head over to the Satan Street district once we finish up everything. Oh, you city people have really complicated lives. At least it means I get to fight a bunch of strong ones. Leave the front lines to me. I can take on a foe. Any foe. Big or small. Someone's raring to go. Save some of that fire for the monsters, kid. Story advance upon entering the Satan district.
Hey, did you see? There's a new movie!
Sure. Not it. Over there.
Good
See the
grief.
movie fans are raving about.
Okay. A bookstore.
Did you know?
Alright, I'm gonna start with the basics here. Right there.
I see.
Ah, welcome.
I'm gonna have to buy that book too. City wall, got it. That bites. That book. Freshman. All that money.
I hope to see you again.
Doing, buddy? Awaz. Samosa bites. Alright. Now. Good option. Get out of the way. Focus on the the 4 SPG. Beat at least one of these requests to advance the story. Being both side quests or we'll do it.
Well,
So we're gonna do missing. Sure. I don't have missing. This side quest is picked up by examining the bulletin board. Riverside District.
Initializing planner mode.
Is that?
It is. So we need to go to the Riverside District to pick this one up. So we got quick.
What's up? Oh, it's Agnès. She must be working today. Those two must be the ones she told me about, but she didn't mention that the guy's a total cutie. Oh, I wish I had a fun part-time job like her.
Agnès has a job? Why is this the first time I'm hearing of it?
Viewed it again, but I caught it early.
Besties tell each other everything, you know. What, you jealous?
I'm just concerned about my friend, that's all. So, what kind of job is it?
I think she said they investigate stuff for people. And apparently they're helping her look for something while they work. That's all I know, honest.
That's so vague. Are you sure it's not shady?
I assure you, there's nothing to worry about. There you are!
How can you be so certain? Do you know something we don't?
You could say that.
My, she's grown.
She came to me about working, and because she performs her duties so admirably, I told her she's free to do what she wants on her days off. But enough about that. Let's finish our business and return to school. I bought some excellent tea for you both to try.
Nice! We've got to grab some scones to go with them.
Hold on! You didn't explain anything!
Huh. So, we need to hit the board.
Let's see what we've got.
Christine's sister. Fiona. I'm picking up the usual sense, so I think the bulletin board's hunt's over. Means we have 2 tasks to take care of today. We should go at least one of them settled today. Okay, let's get back to it then. Okay, so after picking up the quest, talk to Yona. Sitting near the tables by the entrance of Bramati's Cafe and Bar.
Riverside is a popular spot for tourists.
There are warehouses along the river, too. Take note of that, newbie.
You're Yona, right? Or Jonah? Jonah? Jonas? Jonas? Jonas. Probably. Jonas? I don't know. I am the Spriggan you requested. Oh. That's right. It's a pleasure to meet you. I have a lot to talk about, so please take a seat. Before we start, I want to clear something up. This is the kind of job you ask a bracer for help with. Why'd you pick us? Got an itch. Alright, you know what? Pull out the room a little. Ah, that's a fair question, indeed. Let's hope you guys don't hear it. A long, complicated story, actually. Let me explain. Please do. So then. It started with the parents' divorce when I was young. I went to my father's and my younger sister was taken by my mother. That was 10 years ago. Recently, my father passed away due to illness. While I was going through his belongings, I found shockingly I will address to my sister and my mother. I guess even when you try to cut ties with them, you just can't erase family. And well, I'd like to make sure that this will reaches them. Oh, I understand. Finding them would be important. But again, why us? Why not go to the bracers about it? Here's the issue. Amongst the papers, I found what I believe is a court order from the same service as the divorce. It indicated that neither parent could interact or interfere with the other. That's weird. I think that handing this to my mother would technically violate that. If anything, I can't imagine she'd be happy about it. It's not really interfering in anything, it's just a will. I figured it might be a better idea to give it to you. To give it to my sister then, which is why I've been looking for her. Also, since it's not urgent, I figured the guild would probably put me on the back burner. and I end up waiting for who knows how long. Gotcha. Yeah, I can see not wanting to end up a long-term resident of a mission on their mission board. Words are hard. Sure, you can handle this job. But anyway, got any clues where to start? Not exactly. But I did find the letter within the will. It was a letter from my grandmother on my mother's side from 2 years ago, addressed to my father. In it, she wrote that everyone on that side of the family was doing well. And attached to it was a picture of my sister. Give me a pack. If I need to order. There was no address on the envelope, but the photo might be a good place to start. Can we see this photograph? Look at this photograph! Of course, here it is. So pretty. Right? It's hard to believe we're related. Her name's Jessica. She's younger than I am, but she's my sister. The photo looks like it was taken in the Taro district. I've walked around there, hoping I might bump into her, but no luck. It feels like the perfect place to start a search for. Good as any. Alright, we should definitely take our time on this one. Should I take the job right now? Yes. Out. Alright, I'll get started ASAP. Mind if I borrow the photo? It'll be easier to ask it around if I have it on hand. Of course, of course. Thank you. Okay, then let's head to the Taro district. Oh, one last thing, if you would. Yeah? Oh, well, if you do find my sister, please don't approach her. I mean, this might be the first time she hears about the family. Might not even know he had. I'd rather she didn't hear it from, Spriggan. No offense. I'd just like to talk to her myself. And the reunion's a delicate matter and should be treated as such. Okay, so we just need to locate her then. Thank you so much. Please find my sister.
Commencing mission.
Commencing mission. Alright. Are we ready to get to work? Uh-huh. We should try to start finding someone who knows Jessica. I know the perfect person to ask. There's a producer who often hangs out. Going to be around the Taro district. To try and recruit new people. Be mannequins. Talk to him before we try asking anyone else. Might save us a lot of wandering around. Any? Ken? Heard of that. What do they do? It means models. People who wear clothes to advertise new outfits. And Van's right. That Jessica is pretty enough to be noticed by a producer. So as soon as we're ready, we should make for the Taro district. So we need to go to the Taro district.
Initializing planner mode.
This cap.
Let's do this.
Please step on up.
The door. Thus.
See the movie. Fans are raving
Can we
about
talk?
it. Get the brilliantly bitter.
Damn, the local Spriggan's got business with someone like me. Never imagined I'd cross paths with you guys. What can I do for you? Oh yeah, I recognize it. Hi. What can you tell us about her? I work as a talent scout. He's someone I had my eyes on for some time. He used to be a fellow regular at my favorite cafe, and we'd run into each other often there. I tried recruiting her twice, but she turned me down both times. Said she wasn't interested. I see. Does that mean we can go to the cafe? We should find her? Probably not. She stopped coming by about a month ago. I wouldn't pin your hopes on finding her there, unfortunately. Although, in her defense, it's entirely possible she stopped going because of me. Maybe she just wanted to get me out of her hair. Dang, I thought we had a good lead. What are we going to do? I might still want to talk to one of the servers there. They seem to be like pretty good friends. Who knows? Maybe she'll be able to fill you in on whatever happened to her. If you're interested, it's in the Macmillan Cafe, just over there. I think we'll take you up on that. Thank you for sharing.
More than the sweetest of wines.
I want one.
Discover the inebriating
Have a good rest of your day.
show business in Sober Curious.
Is that a movie title? At least we came with away with something. Oh, on to the cafe. Go.
Let me ask you something.
You're asking if I know anything about the woman in the photo? Wait a minute. That's Jessica. You know her? Awesome. Saves us some trouble having to explain things. We've been looking for her. Her brothers, who's estranged, hired us to find her. She has an older brother? No idea she had such a complicated family life. How close would you say you two are? Pretty close, I'd say. Doop, doop. Before I came here, I actually used to work at the Orville Cafe over by the train station. That's where we first met. We were co-workers and became friends through that. Makes sense. I think we'd maybe find her there if we paid a visit. Doubt it. She quit working there about a month ago. Things up to a month ago. She said she was staying within the city, but it sounded like she decided to move somewhere pretty far. Don't know why, but she must have had some reason for doing it. The way she described it, it seemed like her hands were pretty tied. She was actually a regular here at this cafe. I used to see her here all the time. But once it was time to move, she said she wouldn't be able to come back here any longer. Seen her since. That was that, huh? Hey, Lily. Ouch. With talk like that, definitely sounds like, to me, like she had something going on. Yeah, like she wouldn't have moved if she didn't have to leave. That's what I felt. The whole thing really bothered me, but she just smiled and brushed it off. So I chose to let it slide. Looking back on it, I think she tried to do that so I wouldn't worry about her after she left. This is getting pretty complicated. You know where she moved to? No, I don't. Sorry. I wish I did. All I know is that she's still somewhere in Edith. Actually, you know something? I bet it. Was it Ilhan? Yeah, Ilhan. Over at my old Orville Cafe might be able to tell you more. Tell you what's going on with her. He's the person who owns it. I think she went to him for advice a lot before she quit. Said his name's Ilhan. He's at the Orville Cafe. Got it. Thanks for the help. I guess we should go to the station street next then. Ready to go? So.
Well. Initializing planner mode.
Cafe. Where we just started?
Heading to the objective.
They call it an Orville.
Sure, they talked to the guy that was like outside here.
This is Station Street, right? There's so many people. Yes, it's a popular spot for clothes shopping.
Oh yeah, I've got a little business with the guild branch here. Let me ask you something. I want to stop by once we finish doing our rounds.
You mind if we ask some question? It's about the woman in this photo. We received a request from a young man asking us to look for his estranged sister Jessica. We talked to Lucia about it. You guys can't hear her with her round up. Wrestling on my bed. It's more just grunts like... She's directed us here. Do you happen to know where she might be living at the moment? Or how we could get into contact with her? Brother, give you this photo? If you know anything at all, please tell us. Be a big help. Love to help you, but unfortunately, I don't know where she moved to. Really sorry. I wish I could have been of help. Seriously? I don't think he's being completely honest here. He might know something about Jessica that he's not telling us. Start from the bottom. Spriggans. Not with the police or the guild. I don't do things their way. They're pretty flexible, really. So, if you're worried about her, don't you tell us what's going on. It'll probably be easier in the long run. Oh then. Got hard proof, but I got an idea. What's going on? I feel like I'm missing something. Not completely sure, but I think I know what Van's getting at. And if he's right, then we can't just keep ignoring this. You have your reasons for what you're doing, but if you don't tell us what's going on, we can't help Jessica. Would you be willing to trust us? That's a good point. Fine, I trust you. But I don't really have a right to talk about it. I think it's better you hear it from the horse's mouth. What do you mean? I'll get in touch with Jessica and see if I can get you guys to meet her. You know what you're doing, so I leave the rest to you. Cool, no problem. Han got into the contact with Jessica, the Orbital Network Terminal, arranging for the meeting, yada yada yada. Lucky you. Sounds like she's in the area. How about you take a seat and wait for her over there? I'll bring out some drinks. Thank you. Much appreciated. Didn't Fiona say we couldn't talk to her? Is it really alright for us to meet her without reporting back to him? Plans don't always pan out in this line of work. And I ain't following his plan. This job turns out to go against my principles. Is this really what Spriggans are like?
Do you have any preferences? Thanks for coming in.
Wait for Jessica to arrive. Yes. Three of them sat down to wait. The woman arrived before long. Nice to meet you. My name is Jessica. I take it you're from Arkwright Solutions. I heard about it from Ilhan. Right. Thanks for coming. Our client gave us a photo of you, and we used that to find you. I'm going over a few things with you, but let's start with your family. We've met with a man who claims to be your brother. Told us quite a fair bit about you. Does any of it ring a bell? Oh, I've never heard anything like that at all. I guess my parents could have hidden it from me for this whole time. Stalker. Could it be true? Didn't we have this whole conversation? Game? I would understand if they did, considering how delicate a matter it is. Okay, next question. You ever got a problem with someone taking photos of you without your consent? How did you know? Yes, I have. They even sent the photographs they've taken of me directly to my house. Creepy. Is that why you chose to move away without telling anyone about where? Pretty much. I actually started feeling like I was being followed about a month ago. The feeling just kept getting worse and worse over time. I was proven right once I started receiving photos and letters to my home address. That was why I asked my boss to help make my move discreet. I didn't feel safe going to the police or the guild, either for fear or that I'd just anger him and make it all worse. Wait a second. Then that man who claimed to be your brother gave us the job to begin with? What? Probably the stalker she's been trying to shake this whole time. Dude was probably just bullshitting us right from the start. So we just do his stalking job for him. You mentioned you have a photograph of me with you, didn't you? Could I see it? Yeah. Not a problem. No. No! Ow. He's still trying to find me? I thought it'd be over after I moved. Alright, Jessica. Please try and stay calm. Sorry for upsetting you like that. Still, guess this confirms our suspicions. Our client here isn't Jessica's brother. He's the stalker who's been making her life miserable lately. Stalkers. I can't believe it. I didn't even realize he was lying. We're on your side here, Jessica. Please, don't worry about it. Got an idea here. Why don't you hire me so we can turn the tables on this asshole? Way to make a profit. What do you mean? What do you mean? I must say, you do excellent work, Spriggan. Really quick. Expecting results, but not quickly. Now, let's cut to the chase. Where's my sister? Yeah, about that. Just want to ask something before we give you a report. Cut to the chase. You've been stalking Jessica, right? Why, really? This is all just a misunderstanding. I know I look suspicious, snooping around and asking for a woman's place of residence like this. But I can assure you that I found the photograph amongst my father's possessions. Really? Do you think I just found a picture of some random woman there? I wouldn't quite call myself a stalker for wanting to find the woman in the photograph. No, you're not related to Jessica. We spoke with Jessica directly, on top of verifying her family records with the City Hall. We also found that Jessica moved recently because she had been stalked. Dug up quite a lot of dirt on you, too, buddy. This ain't your first rodeo. You were stalking another woman in a different district, yeah? Got arrested for it, too. But they didn't have enough evidence to throw you into the slammer. Made it clear to you weren't to approach her. Why did you have to get involved? What do you care if I'm a stalker or not? You're a Spriggan, isn't that what you do? Take jobs for people like me? That's not. I apologize for lying to you, really. I just felt like I would have made things easier for the both of us if I did. To be clear, I don't plan on harassing Jessica at all. Not even after I find out her address. Things went poorly with the last woman, but I am Jessica's family. Or rather, I will be. I'm destined to become her family. Oh, dude, this is creepy. I'm eagerly looking forward to doting on my dear, dear little sister. This guy is being really creepy. I'll ask again. Will you tell me Jessica's address? You can name your price. Man. Well, a half Arcbride solution. The answer is no. Any sweets will taste sour if I buy them with your damn money. Don't joke with me! Worthless, but fine. I thought something like this might happen. Got a knife? Let me handle this. Let go, damn you brat. You just got owned by like a 14-year-old. Finally got to do something. You can keep resisting, but I won't let you go. Move so fast, I couldn't even see her. Great job, Feri. Thanks. So what now? Do we beat some sense into him? I wish. I know what I said earlier, but let's not. No need to get our hands dirty here. What should we do here? Got enough evidence to throw him to the police. Let him sort this one out. But on the other hand, I've also got plenty of dirt on him. Could use it to scare him into never trying anything like this again. Ooh. Wish I could see my current law. We're gonna hand him over. I'll take it easy and make him the police's problem. He's a real piece of work, but even the hardcore stalker like him can learn a good lesson spent in the slammer. Feri, keep him down. I'm gonna report him to the police. Affirmative. Again, I got solid evidence of your stalking. Ran a background check on you too. You work for a real big name company, yeah? Wonder what they'll think when this goes public. Guess that's for me to wonder and for you to find out. Stop pretending you're the good guy. You're also a man of the underworld. Don't you steal Jessica from me. I love you, Jessica! Jessica. So Jonas, the original client, was taken away by the police under suspicion of stalking. Are you okay, Jessica? You look pale. Very pale. Yes, I'm fine. Besides, I was the one who wanted to listen in on everything. Again, thank you so much, everyone. Thought that was the right thing to do. I feel like I can finally go back to feeling safe in my day-to-day life again. Hope you can take another trip back to that favorite cafe of yours. You'll be heading to the police to provide testimony after this, correct? I'm sorry if we caused more trouble for you than this way. Please take care of yourself. Oh, right. I'll make sure to forward you your fee later. Thanks again. Think again, y'all. For everything. Like, bye. Bye. And that one sure was a pain, feeling all stiff, but I know a loyally might fix me right back up. I suppose we could make a quick stop after this. What a strange experience. Dumping your client that way is unthinkable for a Jaeger. Right, back we go. But knowing he's been dealt with makes me feel so much better. I still have a lot to learn about how a Spriggan works. Feel free to take notes if you gotta. I agree with the sentiment. I've learned so much myself already. Alright, everyone. Let's keep up and finish up all of the other tasks.
Mission accomplished! Great job, you guys!
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Could have went chaos a little. Also a minor optional event. Talking to Bahan. Press the video.
Initializing planner mode.
Go, go, go!
Latte.
They call it an orbital cafe.
Do you have any preferences? Thanks for coming in.
Peace. Side quest. Blacking out blackmail. So we gotta go to Old Town District.
Initializing planner mode. Initializing planner mode. Navigation point set.
Meet the client on the second floor of the area power restaurant.
Initializing planner mode.
Heading to the objective.
This feels great. Thanks for stopping by. This tastes great.
This Eastern cuisine is delicious.
Hello, you're Jess, aren't you? A lot of Jess and Jessicas. Sorry, but mind if I refresh my memory? We're with Arcside Solutions. Without a request asking for help, yeah? That's what we're here to talk about. Here to fill us in on what's going on? Wow, really came after all. I mean, not that I doubted you guys or anything, but still. Anyway, you guys should probably sit down. It's going to take a while to explain everything. So, to give you guys a brief introduction, as you know, my name is Jess. A singer and a songwriter. If I can even really call myself that. I just started doing all that pretty recently, so it's not like I'm famous or anything close to that. Wow. You sing and write songs? So cool. I didn't know there were people who could do both. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but thanks. Actually, maybe it's just me, but I feel like I've seen you guys around my neighborhood before. I think I recognize you too. As a matter of fact, our office is located in Old Town. Does that mean anything to you? Oh, no kidding? That's where the three of us live. That's neat. Who else do you live with? I live with some friends I've known since we were kids. They all came up to Edith from the countryside and decided to room together. One of them was a guy named Raymond. He works at the flower shop. Oh, yeah. The other is Raymond's older sister, Carol. He works at the boutique. Gotcha. Good to know. Okay. And just to be clear, I promise not to go around talking to people about you guys or anything. This isn't exactly the sort of request I want Raymond and Carol to know about anyway. So it's really for the best. You wrote that you wanted us to remove your information from somebody's notebook? Could you go on into that a little more? Sure, but before I do, I need to ask, have you guys ever heard of a guy named Giacomo? I forgot I said, like, I had a name for him a couple months ago when I was playing it. Yes, I'm aware of this guy. Did you say, was it Gaia? Giacomo. I think I called him Geico. You'd say we know him, but for better or for worse, you don't have to worry about him. Oh great, that saves me the trouble of having to explain who he is. Basically, the notebook I wrote about is the one he kept full of materials or to blackmail people. Yikes. I knew the notebook wasn't good news. Wasn't good news based on the title of your request, but that sounds super bad. Can't say I'm surprised we'd have such a thing, but it doesn't put him in any better of light. That's for damn sure. You find out you were in his little black book. Well, once I started to make a name for myself doing music stuff, he ambushed me outside the concert hall one day. What he said really freaked me out. He told me that he knew my secret, and if I didn't want to getting out to the wrong guy, I'd have to help him with his work. Know his secret. I could run up to randomly say that to people. Good money? No? I haven't seen Giacomo at all since then. Giacomo, that's what it was like. Feri. But I want that information scrubbed out of his notebook before he has a chance to do anything with it. That's despicable. It's one thing to play dirty on the battlefield, but threatening a private citizen is just low. Give him vitamin. Huh. They call you for your tweet. You like the tweet? Vitamin. Up. Up. Not partial up. Not partial up. Come on. Only said one this time, but you can have one. If I knew how to train my cat, I would. Make him do little tricks for it. Best streaming cat ever! Yes, you would. Man, what's up? Trails never ends, man. It does not. But to the game. Back to the game. Hey, kitty. How you been, Axe? What you been up to? Still playing Trails a year ago. I was playing Trails a year ago, yes. But this one just came out on the 5th. So I've been playing other games. next year, the next part 2 of this comes out. One thing to play dirty on the battle. Alright, so that part. Wait, hold on a second. Going Dawn Trail, awesome. Finished the story? Did the new raid yesterday. DVD. What'd you think of it? I liked it. Slow at times. A little dragged on a lot. But pretty good. Oh, Dead by Daylight. Can't get into that. I have it. Can't get into it. Fine. Van, weren't you talking about Gaikomo just the other day? What's up, SJ? How far are you into the game? Yeah, and for a reason our clients here might like to know Gaikomo's dead. I can't go into the specific circumstances, what happened to someone like you, but I figured it was worth clearing that up. Clearing up that much. Giacomo. Thank you, Giacomo. I was like, Gaikomo? Giacomo. Thank you. I was like, been trying to pronounce his name. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now, what'd you think of Dawn Trail, man, overall? I was thinking a certain train part could have been great for a mini game, but missed opportunity. Yeah. I can't go into... Oh, wait, I said that part. Are you serious? I had no idea. Now I'm worried. He's dead. What could have happened to that notebook? Ordinarily, something like that would be in the custody of the police. But this Giacomo we're talking about, he wouldn't let one of the tools of his trade fall into the hands of the police so easily. Giacomo. My bet is he kept it hidden. Odds are about 50-50 as to whether the cops managed to uncover it or not. It's probably in our best interest to figure out where he stashed it. What's become of it? What be? I haven't technically beaten it, but I'm grinding because I was getting to buy the final. Hey, you're at the end. That's awesome. Did you enjoy it? Sure, that makes sense to me. Even if the police might have it in their possession, I'd appreciate you guys going out and checking just to make sure. After finishing Yakuza Kiwami 2 last night, which I rushed through the other end of it, because I was wanting to play this. 7.5 out of 10? Still good rating. I mean, without spoilers. Anything besides the whole top part scrolling? Anything else you didn't like about the game? So, Axe, what do you think about the story for Dawn Trail? Pardon me. What do you say, Van? Are you gonna help him? Of course we'll help. You to me. No. Don't worry, we'll take the case. Our first stop should probably be Giacomo. 2 hideouts that we visited before. We should shift through them and see what we find. I'm sure the guy had other spots while he was alive, but with any luck, something will turn up, and we won't have to go through more trouble. That makes sense. We already know where the 2 hideouts are, so we might as well investigate them. Sounds good to me. I can't wait to see you guys do your thing. I'm sure I'm gonna learn a lot about the Spriggan. Didn't like the dungeons. They say repeat chapter 4. I was actually really frustrated with that. Kind of like they ran out of budget and just dungeon. If we come to some sort of conclusion, we'll be sure to contact you with whatever news we have. I'm interested. I'll see you when I get there. Be a while. Until then, sit tight. Got you covered. Perfect. Thank you so much for doing this. You don't know how much I appreciate it. I probably won't go back to 4-hour streams for a while, so it'll take a while to get there. Alright, so fast travel to subway surface path mid every
Initializing planner mode.
Then let's head over.
Some really slow parts that definitely dragged the game out. Yeah, that's how I felt about Dawn Trail too. I don't know if you played 14, but had that. Where it's like unnecessarily added in, dragged in points. I heard something from the room or ahead of us. There's people inside? Several people. Maybe it's Amata? I hope not. Ah, doubt it. Probably just exactly who we want to see here. Let's head in. The police. Hello there, officers. How you liking this spot? You came by here often. Hope you found what you're looking for. Be asking you that question. What's a punk like you doing here? And you brought a child along this time? There's a police investigation underway here. Civilians are not allowed on the premises. Aw, come on, don't be like that. Just stop by on the job. Guess you guys are looking for something too, huh? If you already know, then why are you asking? It's not like I tell you anything else either. Just like that the game has more dialogue and less voice acting. Fair enough, I can agree with that. I'm not looking forward to reading out a lot of text. Why don't you just go ahead and tell me what kind of job you're taking that brought you back here, of all places? Finally, passed the phone verification. Welcome back. Is that stopping you from getting here? I've been good, Alex. How about yourself? Phone verification. I'm sorry, but I was getting too much spam, so I had to add more security. How you been, Alex? It's good to see you. And I still have over 100 hours. I bet. I'll probably be like 80 when I finish it. I don't know. I mean, some of the other ones, I mean, if you had 100 and you're playing on hard, I'll probably be around 80 if I'm playing on normal. I hope you've been well, Alex. Staying cool in this heat. SJ, you too. Especially you, Alex. Fucking. I'm so sorry. Axe. Hope everyone's staying cool. I actually had to go out and get an AC unit. It's been that bad. I was just powering through it. Like my other streams, you see me without my hat on. I got a fan on my neck. I'm sweating. And today I was like, fine, I'll go out. And I went to Ollie's and got an AC. And I only wanted to pay $150. I ended up paying like $240. It's a nice AC. So I'm happy. Vitamin likes it too. Now my room's cool. This doesn't have to be a questioning, though. I don't mind taking you along to the station for an interview, voluntarily, of course. Well, work is as hectic as always, and I thought you might be playing Trails today. Yes, I am. Yeah, I finished off Yakuza Kiwami 2 yesterday, and just started up this today. I played the demo not too long ago, so I just let off from that. Just taking my time with it. Only going 3 hours. I want to take my time, enjoy it. And then I was getting kind of burned out streaming 4 hours. Yo, puppy. Someone wants attention. Oh. How you doing, buddy? Ah. Oh, that's fun. I really enjoyed the demo. 14's good. It's long. I mean, super long considering it's, what, 7 expansions in? Yeah, Heaven's Word, Storm, Blood, Shadowbringers, and what, five of them. Yeah, fair enough. It's not for everyone. ARR is really dragged out. That's understandable. Really story-driven. So it's like literally just watching the story the time of combat. I've already completed this game in nightmare mode, which is a joke. I mean, I haven't come across anything that could really kill me, but in the demo, SJ's at the end. Is he playing on Nightmare? I think? No. Yeah, you're playing hard. He's almost finished. But I don't blame him. MMOs aren't for everything. I really don't care for many MMOs. I like 14 because I really enjoy the story on it. Hey, whoa. Hold up there. I ain't trying to pick a fight. We got our own business around here. What do I say I scratch your back and help me look for whatever it is you're trying to find? I hope. Who knows? Maybe an outsider's perspective will help things along better than you could. Than you could, Inspector? Nightmare is normal. Anyway, this game have a lot of twists and turns. I'm not that. Yeah, there's no way I can play on Nightmare. I don't have that patience. Except if you're playing a lot of games on hard night. Normal. I wouldn't say it's a joke, but everyone has their personal difficulty. Yeah, well, Alex here, he always plays on the hardest difficulty, like right off the back. I can't. I'm weak. Almost easy for me. I thought about jumping on a hard mode, but I was like, I don't want to grind. Like the Stalker case just now. In this case also. The Stalker case was easy, there's no grinding. Just literally just questioning it. And of course, we'll tell you about anything to be fine. No secrets here. Unless difficulty changes this quest somehow. I know we're asking for a lot, but please consider making an exception this time. We won't get in your way, Inspector. I can even go out and clean up the waterway monsters so things are a little safer here. As in, you're going to fight them? Kid, maybe let me handle this one. Anyway, please. You can trust me a little on this one. If supervision would make you feel better, you can always have someone watch us. You're shameless. Then you can come in and just ask for me to trust you. Just like that. Like this. Yeah, so you can try playing it really on normal mode, except with a huge HP and stuff. So it's basically just more HP, but same, like, they hit the same. Fair enough. You play on harder difficulty than I do, SJ. I don't want it. These bosses sometimes kick my ass on normal. Ah, looking forward to it. And yet, the CID trusts you, ever so slightly. It's quite like, I'd quite like to find out what just about you it's worth of that trust. Apparently reading's the hard part for me. Assuming there's anything at all. So, Nightmare you can't just jump into until you beat hard, right? Can we go in then? Yes, but if you're so much of a twitch in a suspicious way, I'll have cuffs on you before you can even notice. Let us know if you find any. Oh, wait. On console, I can't download a save file? What does that mean? I mean, do you have to download like a Nightmare save file or something? Not a wall of text, but when certain characters said things, just take note. Okay. Thank you so much, Inspector. Okay, excuse us then. So don't you have to play this on hard or beat the game to unlock the Nightmare mode? Flyer from taco stand. From a taco stand. Come to think of it, we met Giacomo right in front of the taco stand. You mentioned he was a regular there, usually on Wednesdays? Tacos. I could go for a taco right now. Me too. You can change the difficulty options. Oh, okay, so it's a new game plus thing. What I thought. So, Alex, did you play this on like Steam or something? I could go for a taco right now. Yeah. I wonder what I could get. The menu's on the back of my the flyer, yeah? Tugged on the taco stand flyer. Can't get it off. It's stuck to the wall. All I can lift is the corner. Oh, wait, hold on. Look, there's something written in the corner here. Is it a code of a sort? You're right. Good one there, Rita. Burrito. Now, let me take a look. I mean, I'll check real quick after this, as soon as I get it available. But yeah, I figured Nightmare would be like a New Game Plus mode thing. Whatever that mount is written on tiny letters on the back of the flyer. I have no idea what this means. Yep, no clue either. This one's not going to be an easy one to decipher. We're going to need a key to decipher the code in the first place. Man, taco flyer is a whack place to put a code. Dude must have been real hardcore about his tacos to come up with something like this. He did go every week. Yeah. Isn't it nice to see you been having so much fun in a crime scene? Well, did you find anything? I'll remind you that tampering with evidence is a crime punishable by law. But you might just look nice behind bars in a prison suit. Cool there. We're just about to show you. Take a look for yourself. Giacomo left some sort of code on there. You see that something's written, but are you sure it's a code? Sure. No. Not until... Sure? No, not until I decode it anyway. I kind of like him. He's like a more badass green. Like, doesn't give a damn. I like it. Good change of pace for a main character, because all the other ones are goody goodies. He's like, I'm just gonna do my own thing. Maybe? That's possible, SJ. I did too. Not until I decoded anyway. It says, alright. Guess you're not just talk then. Hate to say it, but you did help in our investigation. Nice. If I can get Aaron a favor from the cops, then that's a win in my book. I found what I was looking for, so we'll be leaving now. Hold up. Don't think you can play me for a fool here. I got an idea as to what you're after. Let me ask you this. What will you do with it once you find it? Got no idea what you're talking about, Inspector. Don't play coy with me. We are well aware Giacomo had a thing for collecting information for blackmailing purposes. I love how he doesn't play nice. Love that. Getting used to characters. I just noticed the fur on his coat. It sticks up. Wow. Must be the PS5 aspect. Alright, let's continue. But overall, I like Van. I don't know Vaughn though. Let's see. We've so far been unable to locate said information. It wasn't with any of his possessions. It's a safe assumption on our part that he might have had such info hidden somewhere in the city. The code might have very well lead us to at least part of the information we once solved. I know what you're on about, so let's not play any games here, Spriggan. Sorry, but I can't go tattling on a client. I got a job to do here, and my own rules to stick by as a Spriggan. Yep. Put my client's wishes first and foremost. Whether it's in the best interest of the police or not, that's not really any of my business. Alright. But I'll be keeping an eye on you. And making sure you don't use Giacomo's for anything problematic. You do, and I'll be more than happy to be. Be the one to throw you behind bars. I think that's as much justification as I need. Neither are Irene and Van and level-headed Prague, slightly below Lloyd, power-wise, not as powerful as Ren. Green, even with his armor on. And he's not a womanizer. They sure flock to him, though. Doublehead, I guess so. I mean, Lloyd was emotional. I mean, and he... Not naturally, I mean, naturally were. But the joke was that they were womanizers. Because they flocked to him and they had the innocent aspect of it. Even if they weren't actually womanizers, the joke was that they were. Because the things they say and then realize it. Yeah, there you go. They're just dense. You do. It'll be most... Oh, wait, alright. I think... what they would say is like the smooth talking was just them being themselves, and they'd say the things to get the woman. Has nothing to do with the character and everything to do with the woman. Fair enough. Regardless, thanks for your assistance, Arkwright Solution. I pray to the goddess that you continue being this cooperative with the police in the future. Randy is definitely the womanizer. Like, legit would be womanized. Irene, like you said, Lloyd is just too dense, and Reen, I guess Reen was a little on the dense side too, but I guess you can talk that up to you. Yeah. Sorry for bothering you, and thanks. Thanks for your assistance too, Inspector. Okay. Still not sure this code's gonna take us to wherever this blackmail book is, but gotta keep at it. Yeah. I'm assuming the redhead guy? Yeah, they're right. Aaron. I've already met Aaron. Well, not in-game yet, but the actor guy. I figured he'd be something like that. Rain was just embarrassed by it. That's true. That's true. Nothing else really caught my eye in this hideout. I don't think we're going to find anything else, even if we keep looking. Worst comes to worst, we can still check his other hideouts, but it'd be real swell if we could figure things out here. We need a key to solve this, don't we? I didn't see any more hints. I don't know what to do. Maybe we're missing something. Like in his hideout or something. There was a sofa, liquor bottles, several containers. And there's the taco stand flyer with Feri. Farida. Found the code. Taco stand flyer. Might be a lead worth looking into. He was real fond of that taco joint. Oh, the code itself was on the flyer. Don't think it's just a coincidence. That's not the kind of guy Giacomo was. He was very cautious. And let's go to the taco stand. Back to Riverside. Riverside. Is it? Aaron is the worst.
No hostile targets found. Initializing planner mode.
Right. We're looking for system option. But difficult. Yeah, Nightmare's on there. We didn't have it. That's strange.
Initializing planner mode.
Go to Terrence here. I was.
Go, go, go!
Alright, so we gotta go down there. I don't think, I mean, of all the backstories, my personal opinion, Rin has the worst. Like, the saddest. The important thing in this game is to save your Mira. I've been buying, like, necessary things. Expensive. Yeah, I've noticed.
Oh, good stuff right here. The very best.
Oh, this is the taco stand from the flyer, right? Let's see if it's got a clue for this code. Oh, they all look really tasty. Can't decide what to buy. Hey there, girly. Menu's right here. Feel free to pick up whatever catches your eye. I didn't save. Just bought whatever. Oh, I end up buying whatever, like, necessary stuff. I won't buy all the ingredients and such, but, you know, gifts and time and such like that, and the news articles, I'll likely buy. Yeah, the food stuff I'm basically. I got the money, yes, but I prioritize those originally three, like the Times, the news articles, orbment stuff. Speaking of which, I have to upgrade. I just will make an order while we're here. Actually, cooking is much better. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have to look for who has the special to unlock the high quality things. Oh, I remember I made a lot of the CP stuff for that final fight in Chapter 1. Freaking way! Which almost killed me. Oh, you're right. So that's what it means. And I know if I almost died, there's no way I could have been, like on normal, I couldn't do that. He uses it up for craft every single. Oh yeah, isn't that like a special thing? I don't remember that. Like you have to hit L1 twice in order to do it or something like that. You have to boost yourself up. Figure something out? I think the menu itself might be our key. You'll find the answer if you use the portion after the /number. Oh, on the menu. I don't get it. I'll give it a try. Good chance, I think. Not really straightforward if you figure out the trick. Oh, I see. Okay then. I don't like that. I'm the only one who hasn't figured it out anyway. I'll give it a shot. Menu is the key to decipher the code then. What came after? No, was R4G6B5. So R4B. Okay. There's 9 items on the menu: red hot chili pepper tacos, green onion taco, and the veggie salad taco. Beef and garlic taco, cheese taco, and the fiery fish taco. Dusty lemon chicken taco, pulled pork taco, and the shrimp and bean taco. What's the solution? Got the guide, but I would assume something not related to taco. I got it. It's Horizon. You start at the first letter and go down each item at the number and letter equal to the number and take that letter. You got it. Good job nailing it on your first try. Well done, Feri. I usually only cook for the achievements before the game, but this game I'm doing it for CP. I definitely agree with that. Like at the end of the other ones, I only cooked for the achievements. I didn't really care for anything else. Reverie, though, I found myself using a lot of items. This one, as long as I get the items for the CP food, I think it'll be alright. One recipe has 90 CP and another has 60? Wow! I'll make sure I will get those following this guide, but I'll have to make sure I stock up on food. That was easy, but Horizon, huh? Next step is figuring out what that means. The obvious answer would be the Horizon, but that may be thinking things too literally. I always just ask. No. Doesn't recommend all that. I'm going off based on my own personal choice. I want to try to balance it out as much as I can. Recommends I balance it out as much as I can, but now this one just recommends like helps with quest and what I'm at. So I can maximize my CP. I mean not CP. My SP. What's the first thing that comes to mind if I say the word Horizon? Isn't it? Oh, I know. Really? What is it? No big deal, really. The first thing that popped in my head was the apartment building across the river, called Horizonheim. The landlord stops by every now and then for some tacos. Hard to forget when they're always complaining about all the vacancies in the building. Got it. Thanks for the hint. I got 4 each. 4 each what? Oh, oh yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, the guide doesn't tell you which one to pick. Just to max out one of those, get something special. Yeah, the idea is I want to like get a well-rounded one. But if I focused on one and then tried to focus on another, could I do that? And then just... Would I be able to unlock it all if I just tried to do that? Or do I have to try to balance everything? I missed out on this special thing. Oh. Oh, so was it rank 5 max? I don't plan on reading. Okay, so maybe I'll just worry about that, and if I ever play New Game Plus, I can max out the other two. Because either way, it would take you 2 playthroughs to do it. Giacomo might have heard the landlords complaining about all the vacancies. If he did, it makes sense he'd take advantage of the empty space to hide stuff. Good idea. There's still some stops that Giacomo could have used as hiding spots, but haven't checked yet. It might be more efficient to check those spots first. Yeah, let's go see the underground place and the station street Yumé. Okay, prime. I would say aim for 3 each. So, if I got 3 each, can I maximize 2 of them? No.
Not this way.
Really gonna make me do that? See, the guide says I can go right there. During the bin prop, select Horizon B. Check the apartment Horizon helm. Behind the taco stand for a bin.
Not this way.
Apparently, go. Where's his hideout?
Initializing planner mode.
Heading to the objective.
Oh, that's right.
A droplet of paradise can intoxicate more than the sweetest of wines. Discover the inebriating world.
The 3 each will just give you more options in certain chapters. I'm talking about giving you more choices later. I'm all for that. If I can explore more of the game on one cycle, I'm all for that.
No hostile targets. Initializing planner mode.
Here we are. This was one of Giacomo's old bases. Sure enough, it looks as though the police have already seized everything he left behind here. Tried all 4 of them. All the same. The only difference is how they chat among themselves. Okay. So focus on 3 each, and then I can maximize 2 of them. Default? Sure enough, it looks as though the police have already seized everything he left behind here. Never know. It's still possible they overlooked something. Exactly. Let's give this place a good comb over and see if we can find clues to whatever it is the black notebook is. The wall again. Does me or does this brick look different? Looks like it was made with different kind of clay. Try poking around in just in case. One that looks different sounds different too. That would be so obvious reading police. A lot lighter. Heard stories where bricks are used as switches. I wonder if we could use... That could be the case here. You don't want to be restricted to choices in a later chapter. Do 3 each. Or 3 each. Just choices, whether you want to special items after maxing out or... I mean, as long as if I get 3 each, can I still then maximize 2 to 5? Or even 1, out of curiosity. I'm just curious. I definitely go with the 3 each, because I want more choices. I read stories... Alright, so that part. Only one way to find out. I don't think we can outright remove it. But we can at least shift it a bit. Look, something's written on it. It says... Et 203. 203. Let's put it back now. And that was before we think on it. I think I got it. The other code was number, and if we put them together, they'll say note, like notebook. Right. Doesn't necessarily mean that this leads to the book we're looking for, but they are connected. That's a good start. Oh yeah, I definitely agree with that. I want my options open. If I'm able to max one, all well. I mean, even if I don't, I can always next playthrough go to max. Yeah, but I don't usually play New Game Plus. So I like to explore as much as I can on the first one. I thought about replaying through the old games, like go through the series again on New Game Plus. A higher difficulty. I might do that. Got too much backlog. Doesn't necessarily mean that it leads to the book. I can't help but think that the 203 looks like a room number. Oh! Oh, it carries over. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, thinking the same thing. Let's head back to the riverside and see what if we're right.
Initializing planner mode.
Taking off now.
Alright, each game usually has that. So, we'll go for 3 and then try to max out at least one of them. So we see the options. So this is Horizonheim. After all the clues, I think room 203 is the most suspicious. Should we go inside? Thinking about that, but don't buy that hiding spots in the building itself. Too easy. Giacomo was the careful type. Wouldn't he have wanted people to see him coming in and out of the building? Then he must be outside. But then, what's the 203 about? Figured it's gotta be this, right? Oh, mailbox. Interesting. The drop slot for 203 is covered by a transparent tape. Yeah, probably because the room's not rented. However, code suggested that inside are little post box. Man tore the tape off 203, yada yada yada, and found a little black book. Here it is. So this is the notebook we've been looking for, almost out in the open. A worn leather notebook. It certainly looks like it. Yeah, this thing's filled with personal information. Photos and newspaper clippings about all kinds of folks. No questions. This is the blackmail material Jess talked about. Where's Jess's page? Ah, here it is. Well, beneath a blue sky, as you and I sit, listening to my strings, it occurs to me that these everyday moments with you mean everything to me. Ever letting you know the truth of my feelings shall abstain. More than just friendship, locked away in my heart they remain. Really? That's it? Because he has a confession? He probably likes Carol. Though they may overpower me, forever I shall part of the flowery man that owns my heart. He's gay. He likes the dude. Okay, I get it. I don't remember the guy's name. It's a poem? No, these are lyrics. Oh, there's a comment taken from the discarded notebook. These lyrics, though, they're nice and all, but what about this makes them blackmail material? Well, obviously he interested in the guy and doesn't want that going out because he feels it's going to be a shame to buy it. Really? He loves his best friend. Ain't nothing wrong with that. The photo shows Jess entering a business, the man's arm around his shoulder. His expression is guilty and full of shame. At a glance, it looks like he got suckered in by some shop baker. Not really, no. Really. All this looks normal. What about this is blackmail? Not sure I'm right, but I may have an idea. Did you notice, Van? The song is talking about a man. You think that means... Yeah, we're thinking about the same thing. Oh, come on, don't whisper to each other. I want to know what you're talking about. Dorothy would be happy. I would have to inform Dorothy. And they live together, too. Ooh, poor guy. Gotta run this by the client first. No one's got any proof anyway. Let's meet up with him and have them look at the contents of the notebook.
Initializing planner mode.
Heading to the objective.
Here's in the cafe.
Hey there.
Cafe. The other building.
All these shots are so nice.
See the movie. Fans are raving about.
This feels great.
It's brilliantly.
Thanks for stopping by.
This tastes great.
This Eastern cuisine is delicious.
Doing, but we managed to track down Giacomo's little black book. All the jobs that Van did will have a reward later. Oh, but we definitely want a mixed variety so we can pick up different jobs and different things. Took some doing, but we managed to track down the black book. Found the information concerning you on this page here. Could you take a look at it and confirm that you weren't gone? Yes, this is it. This is the information about me that I absolutely don't want getting out at any cost. It is. Is it alright if I tear out the page and photo and throw them away? Totally. Do whatever you want with them. They're yours now. Just proceeded to tear the notebook, photograph into fine pieces. I think I'll rest a little easier knowing this stuff isn't out there anymore. Although, no offense, if I'm being completely honest, I wish you guys hadn't ended up finding out about my circumstance. Be okay, man. As for who those lyrics were about, well, I think I have an idea of who it might be. I'll say this. Plenty of people like you who live out in the open these days. You shouldn't feel like you shouldn't feel like you have to keep that bottled up. I know that. Not like I would really mind if people in society knew who I was. That's not what I'm worried about. Say this. Go and did something. Wait, what? Oh, him. It's like I'm doing. I'm more trying not to ruin what I have with my childhood. If that makes sense. Understandable? If so, you guys could still keep all that to yourselves. I'd really, really appreciate it. Of course. One guy went from knowing it, now 3 people know it. It'd be a bad business if people thought that they couldn't trust us with their personal details like that. Absolutely. We promise we'll maintain the strictest confidentiality about your case. I don't really understand what you guys are talking about. Don't worry. We'll never tell anybody about you no matter what. But did you finally figure it out? Thank you. I'm sorry if I sounded like I don't trust you guys. I just needed that extra reassurance, that's all. Anyway, you guys can have the notebook back now. I'm not the only one in it, so I really shouldn't be the one to hold on to it. I'll let you guys figure out how to dispose of it if that's okay. No problem. I'm more than happy to handle that. I think that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for doing this. You don't know how relieved I am to have all of that behind me. I'll deposit the money into your account soon. See you later. Quest along. Alright, let's see. What a scary thing that notebook is. Are you planning to use it for yourself, Van? No way, considering how Giacomo must have scored that info. Even it would be asking for nothing but trouble. I'm turning it over to the cops. It'll be a good way to get them to owe us a favor, digging up something as valuable as this. Always gives a give and take with you, Van, isn't it? Great. Spend a notebook to the police station as key evidence in the murder case. Straight to the inspector. Yada yada.
All in a day's work.
Love to see it.
Love to see it.
Or deposit it.
Hey, money. That gave me 1 gray. It's the last of the 4 SPGs. I can't smell anything out of the place now. You have a weird nose. Good time for a break. We can take it easy after that. Time Lord. I got a Time Lord. Alright. No free time. Up all your free time to raise the connection. Connect points with Van's allies. Get them at all costs. Connect levels will permanently make Van and his allies strong. With this done, you can focus on the main story. So how do we do this? Free time. If there's a hell in this time to see the side event, I'm definitely going there with the choices I made. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Have fun. Oh, damn it. I gotta save. Alright, so how do we...
Initializing planner mode.
R1 connection. Oh, okay.
I'll take good care of it.
Okay, so these are all 3 we got. Oh. So these are all skits. Decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they please. Guess I'll keep looking. Can't give up here. Oh my gosh, not gracious. Sorry, 10:30. Hey there. Funny seeing you here. You look mighty busy for someone who's supposed to be on break. Van. Thank you for worrying. I was just passing by. Don't think too hard about it. Though, since I'm already here, I can always be a good boss and lend you an ear. Thanks, I appreciate it. So, as it happens, I lost an important book of mine somewhere around here. It's been weighing on me, so I've been coming back to look for it when I have some free time. What books did you lose? Yumé, is that after 10 whole games? The intro of the movie theater? Oh, you mean they introduced the movie theater? Yeah. You figure they have like plays or something, but technology has come a long way. And I went over there, I was like, oh, they got a movie theater here? Like more advanced than the other countries. Like freaking liberal. It's still like the Dark Ages. The copy of one of Sunshine Agnès' volumes. You might have heard about them before. Very popular and is still in print. So I could technically replace it if I wanted to. But the one I lost was a first edition print and got a gift from my parents 10 years ago as a gift. Been with me for a long, long time. And I don't want to just give up on it. It's a special book to me too. Yes. Yeah, I get it. The thing stops being just a thing when it starts becoming special to you. You just can't give it up like that. Reminds me of when my favorite car's paint got scratched. Right. Though, maybe you're not too far off. Funny though, I forgot how much of He likes his car. A car junkie. It's funny though, I hadn't paid that book much mind until now. I only realized it was really important to me once I lost it, I suppose. Oh, any ideas where it might be? Oh. Were you going to help me search? Sure. I know you're keeping it... No, you're keeping it away from work by searching your free time. I still don't want to see my assistant down in the dump set. I don't work for free though, but I guess I can give you an employee discount. Yeah, appreciate it. That said, I have no clue where it might be. I lost it the other day when I was out for a stroll. I was reading it at the time. I retraced my steps multiple times and asked around all the stores I stopped at, but no sign of it. Well, that leaves a few possibilities at least. But let's make sure I have a clear picture of things. Mind if I retrace your steps one more time? Not at all. I might help just having another pair of eyes on it. Who knows? Now, where do we start? Do I get to move around? No. Pure skid, isn't it? But the movies are quite good, especially when one of the movies is about a certain cat we all know. Can you watch the movies? Yeah, like I said, it's literally stuck on the Dark Angel. It is literally sticks. I agree, SJ. I think they're just now getting the first orbital. I mean, they had the orbital phone. Oh, I'll have to do that. Celine's in this, huh? Van and Agnès retraced the route that she previously took on her day off. So, is it open at this chapter, or do I watch them later? The search for the book led them across the city, including cafes, bookstores, and the subway. Fortunately, time passed without them so much as to finding a clue, let alone the book itself. Guess I'm not going to turn up after all. I'm sorry, Van. I feel like I just wasted your time. Don't sweat it. I suggest doing all this in the first place. We already looked in all the obvious plots. Might need to reconsider how we go about it. Do you think someone stole it? Not really stealing if it's found on the ground and abandoned. I've been trying to keep my mind off the possibility. Might look like a little beat up, but we were talking about a rare first edition here. Maybe someone recognized it and just decided to snatch it. Could just be like that stolen wallet we were tracking down before. Yeah. If that's the case, maybe we should talk to Mr. Yumé? I don't think contacting the police would help about it will help if it's been told already. Don't go throwing in the towel yet. I got one more idea, so let's have a crack at it. Hey, it's Van. Long time no talk. My assistant and I are tracking something down, and you might just be the right person to... Could be this chapter? Alright. Guess I just run up there and watch a movie. And this is it? Thank you. I'll check right away. Yes, the stain on the front cover is from when I spilled tea on it. So it's definitely your copy then? Has to be. So relieved to finally have it back. I'd honestly given up on ever finding it. Just who are you? Just say I run a bookstore on the other side of town. Oh, expected it was to have you call out. For me, the answer to your trouble is being right in front of my store's lineup. May this be fate bringing us together? Hell no. Just hearing you say that has already given me bumps. But thanks anyway. I'll wire you some mirror later for your trouble. Don't worry so much about it. I owe you one. So let's call ourselves even. Well, I'll leave the two of you to be. Thank you again. Randomly had the book. What relationship do those two have, I wonder? I'm really sorry for all the trouble helping me turn out. Really sorry for all the trouble helping me turned out to be Van. Oh, it's NordVPN. Like I said, I didn't do it for free. I'll cash in the favor when you're rich and powerful. Call it an investment in the future of one of my employees. Can't have you too bummed out about it. You say so. I'll do all I can to deliver on your expectations. So glad to finally have my book back. I'll lose it again. What a coincidence that one of your favorite books protagonists has the same name you do. Or is that why you like it so much? It's a little embarrassing to admit, but that's right. The reason why I asked my parents for it in the first place was because of the title. But that's just the start. The real reason why I treasure it so much is because I admire Agnès. The character. Really? Isn't she like a magician trying to blend in with society? Yes. But I admire her is her determination. She won't stop at anything to protect what she cares about, even if it's a danger to her. If my comfort book, it's my comfort book. I'd always go back and read it whenever I felt like giving up. I'd convince myself I was a magician just like Agnès. Go on. Yes, we all were children once. Though it might have rubbed off on her, she's very strong-willed herself. For someone her age. Huh? Don't get the wrong idea. I don't pretend to be her anymore. Not what I was thinking, but anymore does mean you used, yeah? Oh. Yeah. Anyway, we've still got a bit of free time left. I think I got an idea about what you could pay me with. You said it's a later investment. Why not show me what kind of sweets you students buy at the department store nowadays? Agnès, to me, throughout the game, is a fangirl of Van stars, but gradually able to stand on her own for certain events later. Oh, Agnès? I heard that's Agnès. All right, because you didn't know that little thing. I wouldn't count that as a payment, but let's see. I mean, in the book, it doesn't have the little syllable above it, so wouldn't it be Agnès? The character in the book? For her. Quick tour of the area in front of the station. Before their free time came to an end. After that, they returned to work.
I still have a lot to learn, so don't be afraid to point anything out.
Oh, you're fine. You don't have to add it. I thought you were talking about the author of the book, the character in the book. Because events later, I was like, what's that character come to life? Oh. Oh, even my guy goes up some? We got enough time to do one more. Should at least do all these. And we'll probably call it after that.
Initializing planner mode. Initializing planner mode.
Yeah, we'll do all three of these, and then we'll probably call it after. Got a little over, but that's fine. It says Vaughn's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time, yada yada yada. I feel kind of small when I'm in this part of Edith. It's so big. But why are we here? Yeah, I'm all for that. I like long gauge. I like good stories. I don't mind if it even takes a long time as long as the story's good. And like I said, I only go on 3-ish hours a day streams because 4 is just burning me out. I like watching a little like a show before I go to bed. You've been living here for a while, but you still don't even have everything you need to make yourself comfy here, right? I'll be a boss. So I figured I should pitch in and help with that. Oh, thank you for being so kind. Agnès helped me buy some bare minimum necessities for my room, but you're right, I'm still missing a lot of stuff. I still have some mirror left for my move. I'd like to buy some more things. To do that then, last thing I want is your dad yelling at me for not taking good care of you. Oh yeah. You should be able to buy just about everything you could want in this part of the city. Let's start with the Orbital store first. Got it. Bed and everything. I've been here before, but it's always overwhelming how many ornaments they have. Right, about what you'd expect, to be honest, since this is one of the biggest Orbital stores in the whole country. You want to look at a household ornaments first? You can even try haggling the price down a little on the expensive stuff, so it's more reasonable. I was actually hoping to look at night vision goggles for combat in the dark and security cameras. We need to make upgrade in our office defenses capabilities the top priority. If I can keep you and Anya safe. No, we don't. Let's just start easy and look at the life of me, kids. And the Jaeger, always a Jaeger. The story is fresh and good, with a bit of pieces to pass references. There's a lot of stuff you got there. I guess. I was planning on making some field rations for everyone. Mine are quite popular back home, so I thought they might be useful. I mean, I'm not really planning to take on any jobs that I was in the jungle for weeks. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious about them. What ingredients do you use? A little bit of everything, assorted grains, dried fruit, chocolate. As well as a few other things you'll enjoy more if you don't know what they are. It sounds like a little but that's how it is. I feel differently about different games. Oh yeah. Oh, it feels too similar to past games to feel fresh. Oh, that's what you said. I didn't even catch that first. Maybe. I mean, each person, it's a different perspective. I mean, what's that saying is like, you can have 100 people witness the same event, and they're all going to have a different perspective on it. From height, lift, height, length, distance, all of it. So, yeah, I mean, always going to be different for everyone. Which makes it awesome because you get to see different people's point of views on it. As well as, yeah, where is it? Do you mind, was it Frankie? The weird chef dude? That is not reassuring me in the way you think it does. I'll let you try some of the rations when they're done. You can give me your feedback then. I'm not putting anything in my mouth until I know what it is. Blenders. Oh, wow. Just like the options you're going to choose later. All different perspectives. Yeah. I'm really excited for Kaino Kiseki. Is that the second one? This is the gun shop. I heard good things about the woman that runs it. Yeah. Probably gonna be your favorite spot considering your rifle blade. Oh, third. I'm gonna be like Reverie? I liked Reverie. Wonder if the gunsmith here could take a look at it. Thanks for waiting. There's the set of rifle blade maintenance tools and 2 cases of ammo for you. Surprised they don't have an ammunition vending machine. We do. Well, not here, but thank you. Yep. I knew you'd go more for combat stuff today. Of course. It'd always be top priority to be stocked up on combat supplies. I do have something else I want to ask about. Do you repair rifles here? Oh? Of course. Why don't you let me have a look at it if you got it with you? Just randomly carries a firearm in the city. Yeah. Is this one here? I have a feeling that's what this was about. Zeta's rifle. The Eisenshields ended up entrusting it to me after what happened. But it's damaged and pretty badly. He must have pushed it too much. Second is already similar-ish. Hope it will be like Reverie. I liked Reverie a lot. Like a lot. So I gotta find the keys to it. I don't know what I do with it. I really like to have it repaired, though. Tell just by looking at it that its owner really knew what they were doing. It's got some heavy customizations, basically squeezing it dry of all the firepower it had. Usability is be damned. But that also means a bunch of parts here aren't available at the mass market. Ada mentioned it was a special model she had before joining the Eisen Shield. I think it's a nice way of telling us it's too much for you to handle. Unfortunately, you are right on the money. I hate to disappoint, but I'd rather be upfront about it. I have different paths? Don't apologize. I'm happy that I got to the expert's opinion. Thank you very much. I'm sure I'll be back again soon. Shame she couldn't do anything to fix it. It's okay. I had a feeling this would happen. Diego's weapon is their battle partner. It makes sense no one would know it as well as she did. But I'll keep in mind anyway. Maybe you can find some other way to fix it. I take it I don't know of any other places. Try. The corp you're from, or shit? Yeah. Can't go back and ask them now that they disowned me. Make the little girl cry. Besides, Ada was like a big sister to me. I wouldn't like to just pass this duty on to just anyone. Makes sense. Feri's not the only little sister she had left behind. She had someone else back in the old haunts. Left her too. Aw, Fee! Sounds exciting. It really does. Exciting. I mean, I'm looking forward to the second one of this already. I haven't even gotten too far into this one. Bring it on! Not supposed to be any more, right? Sad. Thanks for coming around with me today. I'll do my best to pull my weight around now that I'm working for you. Just don't work yourself too hard, kiddo. With their shopping and their break time over, two of them return to work.
I'm going to need your help if I'm going to become a real warrior one day.
Yeah, I'm always looking forward to the sequel. Because I always like the continuation of stories. Like books. I generally don't read one book, I read stories. Like series. So, 9-10 book series. So I'm always looking forward to the next book. Even if I don't really care for the story of the first, like maybe that mid one, I always look forward to that next one. Because hopefully for redemption, make up for things that missed out. Or that it's already, I don't think they're making any more after the third one, right? The third one or the second one? Oh, the sequel of this. Oh, the filler game? Probably. But, adds lore. As long as it adds lore, okay. The other one real quick.
Initializing planner mode.
Cancel the next ad. Last one, and then we'll probably just call it there. But you're always going to have critics of a game. You won't really know if you like it unless you try it. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I looked into The Last of Us 2, and I'm like, I ain't playing that shit. Really enjoyed the first one, but the second one, I was just like, no, I don't like it. Excited for the Kaino Kaseki because I've seen Japanese trailers. There has spoilers. Split up good free time as they please. Don't get to hang out with the little one. Mama Emma. Thanks for helping out, band. I don't know how much I appreciate it. No problem. It's the neighbors. What are neighbors for? I know you've got a lot to buy and could use a helping hand. Always happy to help. Can I go with you guys? I want to come too. Oh, the little baby Emma, Tito adorable. Alright, but you have to help us if you're going to come, okay? Or just excited, we'll be playing it. Already hating it because the intro is something I hate the most. Actually, I haven't seen the intro. I still only saw this intro. I haven't seen the intro for the second one or the third one. But I just wait for the game to come out. And don't go wandering off. Yay. Yay, shopping. We're going to go shopping. Oh. God, should we spoil run? No, it should be spoil run. Ban with spoiler run. Possible. We'll find out when I play it. We've got a few places to visit today. First, give you a bit of a loyal customer discount, Paulette. Thanks for always shopping here. Ben, I trust you're not going to make her carry it all back to the restaurant, right? Be a gentleman. I am. That's what I'm here for. Oh, didn't have to do that, Brenda. You already gave Yumé the candy the last time we came here. That was so yummy. Thank you so much. You're so polite for your age, Yumé. I'm impressed. And don't you worry about it, Paulette. This is just my way of showing you thanks, making this neighborhood a better place to live on. I mean, just thinking about how long you've been coming here. Since before you left home, really. Though I guess you've been working at Montmartre for a while now. Hope you haven't gotten bored. It takes a lot for me to hate something. Like I said, but I skimmed into the story of The Last of Us 2, and I was like, I don't like it. I didn't like it as soon as I found out what happened at the start. I think I could. I grew up with that, with just dad around, so it's always been home for me. Him and his cooking wouldn't give that up for anything. But who's the father? Yeah, I never, like I said, I didn't play it. I looked through the story of it. My friend mentioned about it, and like I said, I really enjoyed the first one. And then when I was watching it, I was like, I don't think I could enjoy this game. And I was big into those voice-based games, whatnot. A pleasure doing business with you as always. I throw in some seasonal fruits from Orid on the house. Enjoy them. Regretted spending the money? Glad I didn't. I probably won't watch the second season of the show either. These look really tasty. I appreciate the offer, but couldn't possibly take these without paying for them. Of course you can. Think of it as a loyalty bonus. And also like to spoil my favorite little Yumé. Yay, I'm her favorite. Pipe down, you're killing my eardrums here. Children are just so full of energy, aren't they? I remember when you returned with her in your arm all those years ago. I was quite worried back then. Huh? But I see now, there was no cause for concern. You've got a good head on your shoulders, and you're strong of spirit as well. I imagine I got the former from my mom, and the later from my dad. Who's the father? Because it was boring, and they murdered every interesting character. Right, when I found Joel would died, I was like, I don't want to play it. And then I looked into the more of the story. I was like, I really don't care about this story. It didn't grasp me. And for a while longer before making the way back to Old Town. But like I said, if I played it, maybe I would. But I don't think I'm gonna enjoy it. Grandpa, I'm back. And after I just said you never know until you try it, it's like I don't want to try that. There's my little Yumé. May. Aren't you going to ask? About her and me, I mean? You must realize by now, we're not the most ordinary family, right? I can't imagine you of all people wouldn't have noticed. Hey, what kind of guy do you take me for? I'm not that insensitive. I know better than to go sniffing around a woman privately. Didn't mean it like that. We've just known each other for a long time now. I feel like a little bad keeping things from... Are they about the same age? Nah, don't be. There's nothing to feel sorry about. If you want, you can just think of it as me repaying the favor. Because I didn't like it, but could get past that if the story made sense. Yeah, I'm familiar with the story. I get the concept that the two didn't like each other, well, due to what happened, but the whole, like, almost war aspect of it between the two of them. People are dying all the damn time, who cares? Like, in that particular world. You guys didn't grill me for details when I first rented out the floor above yours. There was no questions asked. I really appreciated that. Stupid, fair enough, I believe you. I'm not going to go digging into someone's personal affairs if they don't offer it the envelope first. Call it a personal policy. Right. I've always known you to be a rather discreet and considerate man. I didn't catch what that word was, but thank you so much, man. So much. I'm just doing what any decent guy should. So, single. But, if it makes a pretty woman like you happy, I ain't gonna complain. I was talking about our errand running to just now. Were you? Well, I'll take your word for it. Mommy! Van! What are you doing? Come on, they're flirting. Go back inside. We're coming, sweetie. You still have time before you have to return to work. Then let me brew you some coffee. Come on. On the house. Come on, man. We dig you. Paulette is like Cecile. They both be the best sister ever. Both are nurses too. She's a nerd. Alright. Dig it. Did it mention that in the previous one? After the brief coffee break, Van reunited with the others and resumed work.
That was fun. Let's play again, Van.
Connection stage. Office mood maker. Van's maximum HP up to 100. And with that, we'll save. Anything action-wise today. I didn't find a damn thing. But it's perfectly. Guys, I'm going to call it there. It's already 11 o'clock. I'm going to pick this up tomorrow. Get to more story then. Alex, SJ, thank you very much for hanging out. Cyber, appreciate the lurk, as always. I'll see you guys tomorrow if you want to join in. Have a good night. Later.